girl. Yes, she's a good girl. We thought we'd bring Nana on the show today because she thinks it's the Nana show. Don't you? You pest. You can go and sit over there. Yes, we thought we'd bring the Nana on her little morning exercise there because you normally have in the evening, but come on then. Come on, seeing as you think it's all about moi, you. Yes, you do. I know you do. Be a good girl, then you can come on. Ooh, it's a bit bright, isn't it? So we don't need that lighting. We don't need it. So we'll see if anyone comes in. We'll just see how this goes with animals because animals don't always mix, do they? Don't you start. You're sitting on the camera now. Come on then. Come over. Not got my jewellery on today, have I, for you to mess with? Come on then. Come on. Come on then. Come on. I know what'll get you. Come on then. Come on. Off the camera. Come on then. Are you coming? Come on. Yeah. Are you coming on here? Are you coming on here? Are you coming on here? Come on then. Oh, you know. Come on. Anyway. What are you going to right, if you be good, you can sit up there. No, I'm going to get totally distracted. Come on then. Distracted by you. What are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. It's the night show. Yes, this may be a problem, but we'll just see how it goes. So, I've got the blanket up behind me because it's to stop Nana going in into there. I don't know what's up with this camera placement. It's weird. But anyway, it says there's people there, but no one's saying hi at the minute. Which actually, I'll just check. I know I'm sat up there. Do not come to my phone because I know you will. Right, switch this down. I don't know if we've got lurkers or what, but there we go. Right. Yes, let's put you. Right. Nana, come on. You're being silly now. That's a good girl. Let me just sort this out. Hi, Effie. Thank you for saying hi, because I knew there was somebody there, but like it's going to be a total distraction. We do not need bird bum on the camera. Nana, you're messing with the cat. Like, come on. Give over. I think she might have to go back in the cage because this is going to be proper distracting. I just wanted to show her, and she's having a bit of a flap, so I'll see if I can get her back in. I dobs it, and if I... Come on. Come on. Leaving your feathers in my hair now. Hey, look, everyone's looking. Ooh. Oh, she likes me gemstone rings as well, don't you? Me earrings. Yes, you do. Oh, come on. Ow, ow, ow. Not being nasty. Look, you're on camera. You're on camera. No, come off my drink because you're not pooing in my drink. Come on. Come on. Yeah, silly girl. Or boy, because we don't actually know. I call her a girl. But this is going to be distracting, so I'm going to have to get her off. But she said, oh, right. Come here a minute. She's saying hi. Just let her have a little... Right. Right, bird. Come on. Off the... Right, sit there a minute. Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be a good idea, but obviously it's not because she's just distracting. Right. Yes. We know. It's not, you know, let's get some parrots on for you. Come on. Oh. Right. Come on. Why did I ever think I'd get you on here? Now, where are we going? Like, let's switch this up for you. Oh, you just put one on the mum. Come on, get some food. girl. That's your little flat for today. We'll come out after. I'm going to go and have to wash a bath now. There you go. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'll just go and wipe my pants over. Well, I ever thought that'd be a good idea, I don't know. Animals on camera, but make me sneeze now. Woo! Oh, hi everybody. I just thought I'd come on for a little chat because I've got to do some stuff on the computer and I'm just going to warm myself up to get on the computer. So I thought I'd just warm myself up with a little mini chat. Nana's going bonkers now. If you've just come in, hi, Crystal Fizz, Effie, Lois, Dobsy, and whoever else might be watching. But yes. She has a flap around in the evening, but I just thought I'd get her out. But like, she wants to take over, so she has to go back in because she's just sitting on the camera and everything. So, and then, you know, if you've got birds, you'll know exactly what I mean. Kids and animals, exactly. So she's had a bit of a showing herself, sitting on my head and that, and then she just pooed on my leg. So I've just gone and cleaned that off. So I'm just going to check. You can obviously all hear me, so.
Y'all hear me, so
yeah, you can. Let me switch it down a bit. And that's only echoing because I'm over there. So what I wanted to speak about today, just for a little while. So I'm gonna have to put Nana thinks it's her show again. Hi, right, Nana, the noodle. I'm not having it. No, it's not your show. Come on, Nick, too screechy. Too screechy this morning. You've been out, you can have your little time after with me and your dad. You just. Oh. You want to get in? Yeah, sit in here a minute. Been tidying up stuff as well. This was in there. I can't wait to get some more bows because arrows, I should say, because I think I've broken them all last year or whenever it was. My hair's all frizzy, but let me see what you're all saying. So yeah, I was just thinking today because, you know, I have chats with people and people are chatting all over the world about stuff. And, you know, I was talking to Red Pill Phil the other day and we were talking about how I guess you could call people lost souls at the minute. And I think in my title I put lost souls versus know thyself. That isn't a competition with people. There's a lot of people out there who think it's a competition. It's not a competition. You're only competing with yourself anyway. So I don't know how this is going to come out. Sorry, my hair is so frizzy today. Yeah, lost souls versus know thyself. I've been a lost soul in the past. A lot of people have. I don't think there's anyone who's not been at some point. But to me, lost versus know thyself is just you coming from, you could say certain realities, certain things that we find out, and knowing that that's not you. So to the people who might be watching out there, because there is a lot of people who think I'm talking about them, you, well, if it resonates you as a lost soul, then I am talking about you. But there's a lot of people out there who need to get over the fact of, I'm just going to, I don't know if this is going to come out, but your path that you're on, we all know you can take many different paths. And the little video I put up before saying that I was coming on at 10 o'clock, if you notice, there was lots of cups of teas and coffees and stuff, because to me, you can make a cup of tea if you're into tea or coffee or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. Why do I feel dead low? It's me, I feel dead low. Cups of tea and coffee, as an example. And you may make it a different way to me. When I make a cup of tea, or you could say coffee. I would put, if it's coffee, I would make I would put the milk in before the hot water because I just think it burns the coffee. That's just me. With a cup of tea, I like it a bit milky and I like to have honey in it. Some people have sugar, some people won't have sugar, some people won't have anything in it, some people won't have milk in it, they'll have a black tea. We're all different, so we all like different things and different strengths of tea and coffee. So you might like it dark, sort of in the middle, a bit lighter, because everybody likes something different and everybody does it differently. But at the end of the day, what tastes good to you is what tastes good to you, and that's what you do. Certainly is an emotional, exhausting phase. Yes, we are in an emotional phase at the minute. As I said the other day with the new moon in Pisces, when I was feeling a bit off, and then I just went out in nature and brought myself back up again and then carried on with my art and stuff. But what I'm seeing a lot of still is people not knowing thyself. And what that means to me personally on my path is, is when you're realizing who you actually are and what you actually like and what you actually love. Lost souls, to me, you can be a lost soul and you can be all up in the spiritual sense of things, you know, the world that they say that's not there, that is there, and too much in that, and you're not connecting with your human self. And then you can be all up in your human that never does anything spiritual on your spiritual path, because it's all a practice and it's all lessons and, you know, so on and so forth. It's basically self-development, but self-development of the human and the soul, spirit, because we are, as a lot of us know, I believe, a spiritual being having a human experience. It's not a human having a spiritual experience. To me, it's a spiritual being. We are a spiritual being, a spirit having a human experience. And I think a lot of people are forgetting that. So they're forgetting to be actually human, which means be kind to others, have compassion, have respect, reflect on things that you do as a human, because too many people today are all infighting. And because of what's going on in the world, there is a lot of infighting, as we know, and this is going to carry on for a while. That's why they call it the big split, the event, whatever. To me, that means, yes, there is a parting of the waves. Yes, there is sides that we are taking, because at the minute, people, you know, if you know it's a spiritual war, then sorry, it's good versus evil. There is a side to take. It's contrast. Yes, we are all different. You know, there's duality. Yes, we are all different. There's diversity. That's beautiful. Just like I said about the cups of tea and coffee. But I take a side where I've looked when I've been a lost soul, because even doing stuff that you really, really love, if you're too much in it all the time and you're in a realm where you're not cooperating with other human beings at all, and you just think that's the way to be because it keeps you in the bliss, yeah, but you'll always get tucked down back to ground again, because we are a part of both realms. As I've said before, to me, knowing thyself is knowing that you're human and spiritual and bringing it into balance, not going, oh my God, the spiritual experience, I've got to be doing this all day, every day. Like, no, you're a human too. So to me, there's a lot of people out there who are still on the war path, and they're on the war path of others, and especially over the YouTube community, and it's everywhere. And I think there's a responsibility people need to take, because I think there's a lot of YouTube content makers out there. And this doesn't just go for YouTube content makers. This goes for Instagram, Facebook, any social platform, even being out there in the world, face to face with people. You are the, what is it called? We need to remind ourselves of this. Yeah. And this is why I had to say it. You are, you know, like this, like, you want to be the change in the world, you have to be the change in the world. So when you go out, you have to be careful how you speak to people, what you put across. If truth is truth, or is it just something you believe in? Not actually coming with the facts and figures, if you want to say that. But what's the word? You are the representative of this, where we're going. And I see a lot of people still infighting. They think it's a competition, which it's not. Like I said before, it's a competition with yourself, if that's what you're doing. But yeah, walk our talk. Exactly. So there's a lot of people, and I've seen this before, and that there is examples everywhere. There's people that put stuff out. I've seen it in communities for a few years where they'll put something out. They'll keep putting something out because they think it's true. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but they'll put stuff out, but they're not thinking, and they're not aware of the people, for instance, that are in the chat, that watch the videos after. And what people have got to realize is there's many different people all around the world. There's hurt people, there's lost souls, there's people that will take on anything and believe everything. So when someone's putting something out there, because they're into that place, they'll believe what that person's saying. It doesn't mean that what that person's saying is the truth. It just means they'll believe it. And then, you know, you don't know what that person might go and do. For instance, there's people that have put stuff out, other people have gone after them, and then the whole community's gone after him. And then the person who was trying to put something out and someone's gone against him have took their life. And this is what I think is disgusting. And then the people that goad or go against, well, like, that wasn't my fault. I didn't make that person do that. It's like, no, but you were talking about it. You didn't let it go. You kept going on about it. And then you put it out to the people on your community, and they took it as the truth, if anyone gets what I'm saying. And they went and goaded these people. So yes, you are a part of it because you have to watch what you're putting out. You know, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So you do have to reflect and look what you're a part of, and see what part you play. Because if you are in lower vibrations, which I do see a lot of people in, they do this. They're not glowing. They're not glow. They take the G off the glow, and they are low vibrating people. They don't want to glow. They want to take the glow off the people that glow to get them to be low. But nobody knows out there what someone's going through. Nobody knows out there truly what I'm going through or someone. We're all going through something, especially in these times. And this is why I think it's so important, yes, to be mindful, Leona, of that people put out. And it's all right, people saying, well, you're on YouTube or someone's on Instagram or someone's on this platform. You know, this is that sort of world where people go on at people. Not to me, it's not. It doesn't give people the right, because I'm on YouTube, you're on YouTube, or anyone else is. Like, it gives people the right to go after people. Hi, Anya, lovely. I need to get in contact with you. I got my Vril book. It's upstairs. And I don't know how I'm getting this out. And it is calling that energy out, because that energy is rife at the minute. And I see it all the time. And the people do not take responsibility for their words. I talk about stuff. I can shout things out, but I don't goad people. I just say there is an energy. If you're part of that energy, you're part of that energy. If it's vibrating or triggering you, it's because you're part of that energy. But it is going about, I will email you, I'll email you after this. It is going about, and it's rife, and it's this thing again of lost souls. They're too caught up into what somebody else is doing, what somebody else is saying on another chat. And I'll tell you something as well, I've noticed. A lot of people get too caught up in a lot of stuff where they think everything's bad, this person's bad, someone's a CIA agent, someone's this, that, and the other, because they've been watching too many videos of the truth in, let's say, the truth in videos, the truth in communities, the spiritual communities. Yeah, there is that goes on, but don't get too paranoid, and not everything is bad. And they actually have no trust in people, because they see everything as bad. So they don't even have trust in themselves. Know thyself, to me, is to know the contrast. Is when you see the contrast of the dark, which is happening, because we're going through a worldwide awakening, dark night of the soul. Some of us have been through it. You have many, but there's a world one coming up. Because when you see the contrast of the dark, you go, shit, oof, I don't want that anymore in my life. I don't even want to be a part of that. I needed to see that contrast to know what I want in the world, then be that what you want in the world. Shine your light, inspire, go to nature, get inspiration from other things, shine your light. It's not about going around different platforms, shouting at people, going after the little people, when we all know it's way above that. and energy's behind a lot of other things that are very, very deep. Don't need to explain that because a lot of people know that, and I don't want to keep regurgitating all that because it's there when people seek, and seek thyself. Most of these truth tubers are spreading bullshit without knowing and cause drama and fear. They don't encourage people. Exactly, Anya, and that's what I'm seeing, and that's why I'm calling out. Exactly. They cause drama and they don't encourage people. They encourage people to be in drama, and then they wonder why they get the dharma. And that is what's going on in the world right now. It's exactly so true. They don't encourage. What I see when I look around and I can see, and I see them energies to see what's going on in the world, observing, it's like they don't encourage people. They encourage people to be shit. They encourage people to be in lower vibrations. They encourage people to carry on that behavior, and the people carry on that behavior because they think that's the behavior we should be in. There's like shouting out righteousness, but they're doing it in the wrong way because it's about inspiring people and helping people and saying, do you know, this is my path. You don't have to believe in everything. But at the end of the day, what's the essence you're putting out? What's the true message? The true message I've always been putting out, no matter what I'm talking about, is positivity. As we've all said before, energy is energy. It's what you put on it. And the lovely Anya, please check her videos out on her channel. You know, the Vril, everyone always says, oh, the Vril's so evil, you know, because of Hitler. And it's like, well, a bit like that book said, I've always just thought it was like energy, like it says on the book, Chi, Reiki, what's the other one? Oh, what did I say yesterday? Reiki, Chi, and well, mine's gone blank. Anyway, energy, it's what you put on it. If you're a bad person, you're going to use something for bad. Just like, you know, we had Tesla and Edison. What was Tesla putting out? What did Edison use it for? Against humanity. Well, Tesla wanted it for humanity. It depends what you are as a person. Harnessing universal energy is not bad. It's what you would use it for. Are you shining your light with it? Is it things that bring solutions to humanity, to yourself, to help you on your self-discovery of self-development? Because it's all about self-development. You are not in self-development if you are going round disencouraging people, and all your content is about, and I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about the content of you in your life, the content you put out in the world when you're speaking to people out in the world is about drama, dragging people down with no creativity or inspiring words or actions or anything. It's all about, oh, how can I get attention by putting like crap out, basically, of getting people in that argumentative state of anger, all that lower vibrating energy. That is not where we're going. People go on about they want a new world, and a lot do. Even in the truth community, spiritual community, they talk about, oh yeah, we're going to a new world. But a lot of these people I've seen over the years, especially from 2012, I will come into chat in a minute, like, we're going off planet, we're doing this, I can't wait till I wake up the next day. Yeah, we're not going off planet. You wish we were, because at the end of the day, it's about your realms of consciousness. You wish you were because you don't want to take responsibility for what you've done. You just want to start again somewhere else, thinking it won't follow you. It'll follow you from past lives, ancestral things that, you know, need to be broken down, this programming. It will follow you there. If this isn't right, it doesn't matter where you go in life, it will follow you because your mindset's not, let's say, functioning properly because it's in old programs. And I see a lot of it going around, and that's why I needed to come on again today, just to say I see this. But saying that, I do see the light is stronger because I see inspiring people every day. I talk to inspiring people on the phone and behind the scenes, and it's all talking about how we, you know, get rid of the programming, how we inspire each other, how artwork, how all that stuff of creativity is beautiful. And that's what we need to talk about more. Inspiring, what it is that you love. Like I said, the cups of tea before. I have a milky tea. What do you have? Some people have fruity teas. I have them too. Doesn't mean we're wrong or right in how you make your cup of tea and what consistency you have it in, what you put in it, sugar, no sugar. It's up to you. Honey. What you know. How mindful are you when you're making your tea? We all have because we're all different. Like a cup of tea, I mean, I love different mugs, different cups of tea. We all like, you know, some people like it stronger, some people like it weaker. It's a variety of life. But as long as we're always putting that message out of you know, do what you love and love what you do. Service to others. It's service to yourself as well, but it's service to others in what you do brings the frequency to other people. When you're out in the world talking, you're not lowering people, you're respecting them. I respect people that are not into what I'm into, but what I don't respect is when they're on the destructive note, because I think you're not even respecting yourself. I can't respect someone who's not respecting themselves. Especially when it's other people and they go after people. And people have got to realize out there as well, if you're quite weak in lower vibrations like that, and that's the sort of thing you like to do, those energies of, you could say, a darker force love to see a weak person. Vulnerable people they will go after, because you're not protecting yourself. And the more you get in that, I've been there years ago, the more you get in that mode of lower vibrating energy, the more it comes and the more it sticks. It is like an entity, and it's horrible. And the reason I can talk about this is I've experienced it myself. I have been a lost soul, and I will come into chat in a minute, of when, Crystal, I even know some shamans that lost it, big words of what they do and can, but at the end of it showed sadly that no connection. Exactly. There's shamans out there and people who are high up saying this, that, and the other, and they've lost it as well. Yeah, toxic energy, and they've been dragged into the fear game. And hi everyone in chat. I will shout out again. I'm just in the flow. So when I was younger, you go through stages of, when I was a kid. When you're a kid, normally you're in, as we know, the connection. You are know thyself as a child, because you're just doing your thing, your imagination, you love it, till you start getting older and the programming gets put on you by parents, teachers, this, because they don't know either, because the program's been so ingrained from way back. So then you start to lose yourself. I'm not saying everybody does, I'm not saying you do completely. I lost myself a little bit more coming up through my 20s, I would say, you know, where you're going out, you're drinking, you're doing all that experimental stuff that everybody does, you know, learning what you like, what music you don't like, what music you do like. And we're all different. We all have different scenes of every, you know, people are goth, people are whatever. You all have your different scenes. And sometimes you want to be in a scene because most people want to find a group, and you try and be like that group. Or there's times when you do something and you know it's not really you, but you think, well, you don't want to feel left out, because that's how most, I'm being real, that's how most people feel. They don't want to be left out, so they go with the peer pressure of stuff. But in the back of your head, you're like, hola, you're like, oh, this isn't really me, because it isn't, that isn't knowing myself. And then something happens where you normally get a hit on the head. It could be an accident. It could be you've just woken up to something like most people are doing. You've had a big awakening and it slaps you in the face of like, what are you doing? This isn't you. You don't need to be like that for people to like you or love you. You just be you. And then you be you, which is know thyself, starting to relearn all of that. Yeah, what was it I loved? What is it I want to bring out? I'm not in fear of saying what I want to say and what I believe in or what my beliefs in. I'm not. Definitely not now. And it makes you stronger. But that's knowing thyself, knowing that no matter what anyone says about you, it doesn't matter. Picking them pieces up again and thinking, oh my God, what was I doing over there? But we all go through them stages. And that's why a lot of people will say, oh, someone's just had a breakdown, or they're going through a midlife crisis. No, it's called a breakthrough normally. That's when you see people doing what they want to do, and other people are like, what are they doing? Do they think they're young again? Do they think it's like, you're as young as you feel, and you should be doing all them things you did as a kid and having that free caring vibe of, you're not going to go around hurting people, but you're going to do that thing that you love, and you're going to know thyself. To see the contrast to me in the world right now is brilliant, because you're like, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that projection that's being projected. I don't want to be part of that set of energy that is putting this out. And a lot of people go on about the energy, but they're still sat in the shitty energy. And the energy is changing over. We've got Ostara, I always say Ostara coming through. The new changes, and people are like, we want change, but we're still in that energy of let's shout about people, let's go against people, let's pull people down, let's attack all the time, because we're not feeling quite secure in ourselves with what's going on. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know it's all right when the energies go down and you go down a bit and you feel a bit lost. It's fine. Like I did the other day, I went out in nature. Go and rest. Go and sleep. Go and have a brew. Go and art. Creativity. It's the connection to God source, whatever you want to call it. I don't mean painting. That's just a thing I do. Creativeness, inspiring, imagination is the connection to source. When I said you work and you go and sit in front of the TV and you say you haven't got time to do anything or learn anything that you want to learn, maybe in different knowledge you want to learn, or learning about yourself, or a new activity, or whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. You have got time, but they want you sat in front of the TV, so you're wasting your energy that you could be using to pump out to the world, to be inspiring, to whatever. Thank you, Anya. So I just had to blurt that out because it was just in me and needed to come out. But, you know, the people can't see what they're doing. There's people that blatantly can't see what they're doing right now. And I've seen it everywhere, and I've seen more and more of it. But like I said, there's more and more great souls out there I'm coming across more and more where I'm like, oh my God, like how inspiring, how beautiful. They know certain stuff's going on, but they're not going around pulling other people down. You know, if you know thyself, this is what cracks me up. If you know thyself, you don't need to go around telling other people who's who and what's what, because you know thyself. It's not an energy you would be in, because if you're saying you're trying to work yourself to 5D or whatever it is, a higher vibration, you'd be learning, you know, you fall down a bit, that isn't what you'd be doing. So it makes me laugh how these people talk about that, yet that's what they do. And it's like, yeah, but if your higher self, connection to higher self, you wouldn't be doing that, because we have our self, our conscious self, our subconscious self, and then we have our higher self, as far as I'm concerned, the Trinity. You know, the subconscious of all that stuff there, but we have our higher self. Higher self is dying to connect with you all the time, and it comes through creativity, and it comes through a higher vibration, because it doesn't lower itself to a lower vibe. You can't live in a lower vibrating. How can it? It's higher in that sense. Like the stream, everyone, so more people can see it. Yeah. Positivity is creating, negativity is positivity is creating, negativity is destroying. It is bit of venom, and I'm seeing so many people doing it without even knowing they're doing it. They're going on about, you know, positivity is rather where I would be. Negativity is, it's not bad. You can see it. It's been within all of us. It's dark and light, but it pushes you to be. Why would you not want to be a better person? Why would you not want to leave this place with a beautiful, beautiful book of your life, of how you came through stuff? I mean, do you want people to open your book of life and go, right, so, yeah, so, right, Dolly, example. So she went through this, yeah, so she was born, yeah, she went through this, We've all had trauma, by the way, everybody. Oh, she did this, yeah. So, right. So where did she get to the bit where she woke up to thyself and then started to change? Not the inner essence of the message, like try and work towards herself, you know, to the end of our physical life, you know. And then you get, and you're like, oh yeah, she did a lot, because I do believe when you come back around, you'll know more. She did, oh God, she got to that stage, and that, oh, that's beautiful. And she's worked up, and she's growing towards the light, and she's expanding, and she's expressing, because we came here to express from source. Why would you want a book that went, right, so she was born, she did this, yeah, she had trauma, she stayed in it, she stayed in the negativity, she just, yeah, she never got inspiring, she never wanted to speak to people with, no, she didn't like, she got to the end of it, and she didn't really learn much about thyself. She just stayed in that stale energy of not knowing much, really, because why would you want that? Why would you want people to see your book of life as when they talk about you when you've passed over to another form of energy? They're like, wasn't really a book worth reading, that one, was it? But when you're inspired and you read somebody's book of life of like, wow, oh my God, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's helped me as well. And you're like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I'd like to, there's the word, leave that legacy as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Did that come out right, understandable to everybody? I think it's about learning from our mistakes. It is about learning from our mistakes, and that's what I mean. But everyone likes to think that they never made a mistake, and when you do, it's all right, and then they'll pull you down about it. Well, that doesn't matter. You've got to see it within yourself. Never mind calling other people out. Go check yourself out. Go look in the mirror and check yourself out. And I kept it like this with my daughter and she with her daughter. And I love that song you put out the other day, Anya, but I have been reading a bit of the Vril book, even though, you know, I knew, it was just like, yeah, I was only outside as a kid coming home when the lights were on in the evening. TV was probably like a little bit in the morning, breakfast thing. And then you were out playing. And where I used to live when I was younger, it was all in nature. And it was beautiful, you know, making games up and climbing trees and the fairies and, you know, the fae and, you know, it's what we need to go back to. Which book? I'll show you which one it was. I'll show you which one. I'll just run upstairs and go and get it and actually show you which one it was. But I mean, there we go again. People go, oh, it's evil. It's like, yeah. I liked it because it was short, and there's Maria, and it wasn't slagging it off at all. It wasn't saying what most people say. It says on the back, as I read it out the other day, but I'll do it for Anya. She works with Vril, is that energy? Vril was known to the ancients as a natural energy or force under many names, as it does around the world. The Chinese referred it to Chai, the Hindu as prana, and the Japanese as Reiki. In the pre-World War II Germany, the Vril Society used a swastika emblem linking Eastern and Western occultism, advancing the idea of the subterranean, which most of us know, matriarchal utopia used by the advanced Aryan beings who had mastered this mysterious Vril technology. And like I said, and it's a good little book because it's got loads of little pictures in of obviously different ancient things, the bell sources and stuff like that. But someone said the other day, oh yeah, someone commented on something and said, yeah, it is interesting, so I might have to go through it. It says the occult secrets of Vril is oh yeah, what were you going on about? Something about Trump and his uncle Tesla knew. I said, no, his uncle wasn't Tesla. His uncle knew Tesla. And Nikola Tesla, knew Maria. I'm like, well, because they both knew about, you know, energy, frequency and vibration and all that good stuff. So yeah, so it is really good. And yeah. So it's got a lot of pictures and stuff in it. It's really good. Oh yeah, and at the end, obviously, what I was just talking about. It's like all alchemy, baby. The tree of life. So yeah. But most people will scream out because they've seen videos and go, yeah, 369. Oh, it's bad, yeah, but it's bad because it's to do with Hitler. And he was really evil, and blah 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 blah. But because he was really evil, that must mean it was really evil. And it's like, there we go again. Here we go again. With everything has to be bad because it's seen as mysterious or the occult or it's a secret or it's underground, as in the occult hidden knowledge. No, it doesn't mean it was bad. It means who are you as a person and what would you use it for? Edison wanted us all on a meter, and he got us on a meter where the lovely Nikola Tesla wanted free energy, which is here, and it will be coming back like that. I mean, where the energy as well, as we all know, but there's many different layers of different things. I practice Qigong. Shout out to the Qigong with, yeah. I've done a little bit of Qigong, but yeah, you're moving your energies about. So it's just funny, you know, when people go on about stuff and then they're shouting at the wrong people and this, that, and the other, and it's bonkers. Yeah, mindfulness, exactly. They stole the swastika from the Buddhists. Yes, they did. It's in many different cultures all the way around the world. It might be in this book actually, as a lot of us know. You know, they see this swastika, they think it's bad. It's not. There was a lad actually when I used to talk about Tommy Robinson called, I don't know if anyone knows, Tango. Oh, Tango. I can't remember what his name was. I think he was Chinese. And when he came over, he had a swastika on his face. And when he used to go down and talk about certain things at Speaker's Corner in London, everyone used to go mad because he used to think it was a bad sign. And he was like, no, it's a Buddhist sign for peace. But people scream out what they don't know about. There's Maria Orsic. I can never say her name. But let me see. I'm sure it's in here. And you've got to be careful when you're going through the road of seeking thy truth because of stuff gone by. Because there's many stuff out there, and there's a lot of bullshit twisted as well. So, you know, it's all there. Right, just let me check this. There's a green thing it says. Like a green thing. What? Right. Bye. Bye. Men, sorry, it's me fella needing to come up for some battery thing that I don't know what it is. So he's going to nip up, so I'll have to chuck that out. So I'm on live, so you can't, you know. Yes, unfortunately, Frill gets associated only with the Nazis, so also runes. I can't even listen to it anymore and turn away. Yes, the intention and not black and white magic, for example, energy itself is neutral. Exactly, and I've said that time and time again, and people out there think I don't say that, and I do. I've said it before. It is just energy, and it's what your intentions are. So before me fella comes down here, you know, it's your intentions. That's why it's not good. That's why, like you say, they're going about Hitler and the Nazis. Oh, it must be bad. It must be bad. It's like, no, it's the intentions you put on it. It's what you use the energy for. So a bit like these, really. Let's do a quick card pull before I go. Yeah, even the beautiful owl has been taken out of context. It has, because people get paranoid, so they think it's to do with, you know, Moloch and all that stuff that's gone on that side, and people just get absolutely paranoid about everything. They look too deep into it and think everything's bad. Hi, Pavel. Hi, everybody who's in chat. So my desires and beliefs are only thoughts, and that's what people, you know, thoughts doesn't mean it's always true out there. People putting stuff out, telling other people it's a, you know. Your desires and beliefs are just thoughts. Ask and it is given. You ask through your attention, through your wanting, through your desire. That is the asking. Whether you desire it to happen or you desire it not to happen, you are asking. So be very careful what you put out there. Like attracts like. Yeah, ravens too. Yeah, called entities. Ravens, I see a lot of ravens. When I see ravens, I like ravens because they're not bad energy. It's because they're seen as dark, or they're always in horror films or something like that. When you actually go look at the actual guidance of a raven or the spiritual meaning, it's totally different. It's to do with spirituality actually anyway. So yeah, so people have got to learn that. It's about knowing thyself. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. This time, what we're doing now is bringing the spiritual into the heaven on earth, means the balance of both together, working together, not all human and never having that disconnection, because we are connected. We're born spiritual, so you're not spiritual. And you can't be too like up in the spiritual and not human, because you are here. You are here. We're not going nowhere. It's realms of consciousness. So heaven on earth is when people wake up to themselves, know themselves, start being more inspiring, loving and compassionate and stuff like that. Yes, we're all different. Doesn't mean we're going to, that's why we're all finding soul fam at the minute. You don't have to be in everybody's soul fam. It's just pockets of finding each other. Yeah, it's sphere generating, exactly. So we're going to do the goddess card, seeing as I'm talking about thrill. There we go. 2 have come out. We've got beauty. There's beauty within all of us. See the blue? I see that as quite air. Beauty. There's beauty in all of us. Differences. We're meant to be different. It'd be boring if we were all the same. Then the potential. Number 9, divine. The potential of you. 3rd eye going on there. The potential of you. What's your potential? Not looking at others. What's your potential? What are the gifts that you came here with? Your abilities. We all have gifts and abilities. Every single one of us. No one's not got them. Are you tuning into them? Are you connecting with thyself, with thy higher self, and bringing them down? Bringing them down. Which reminds me, I think I finished off a little drawing yesterday. Did I finish off a little drawing in there yesterday? Is it in this one? I can't remember. Sure, it's in one of these. The back of my book. Yeah. When I was doing a little fairy realm thing going on. This little, I love this one. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to get in contact with you very shortly. Anya, I'm going to email you. I'm going to go and find your email again and email you. And I just wanted to come on because I've got some stuff to do today on the computer that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just trying to make an excuse not to do it, but I need to go and do it. So, yeah, don't be a lost soul. We're here to shine our light. We're not here to goad others and go on about others. You're here to be you and shine your light and your inspiration of whatever that is. More and more will connect. Yeah, they definitely will. I'm so blessed I've met the soul fam. I'm so blessed I have you lot in this chat, because you also help me as well. It's all about giving frequencies back and forth, not drama. Drama, you'll get dharma. I just wish people could see, but I'm not here to do other people's path. They're here to do it themselves. If you can't see that, that's where they're at. And people have got to realize, even, when we feel sorry for people, but at the end of the day, we're not here to do their path. Everyone's at different stages. And, you can move forward easily and quicker when you start focusing on thyself. So I will see you very soon. Have a blessed day and have a great weekend. And I'll probably see you at some point. I'll put some pictures up or whatever. And I'm going to go and email the lovely Anya. So see you later. Bye.